we're live. What's going on? How are we doing today? Let's go.
So,
Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Today, we just have a few topics that I feel like me and Malik, just been focused on throughout the week. I feel like that's what our podcast start with right now. Like whatever we focus on throughout the week, we'll end up being able to like iterate and like can just synthesize those same topics to our viewers. And I definitely
mhm.
feel like you guys are gonna love this week's topics and you love how we actually put them together. So first, Malik, go
Okay.
explain. First topic. Explain margin of error theory. How does that go?
Okay. So I'm this is something that I experienced during the week, similar to what you were talking about, just something that you go through and you can kind of explain it, go over it,
Right.
analyze it a little deeper. So the margin of error theory, and everybody gets used to this. When you start to drive on the road, you realize that you don't have to drive 100% in the middle.
Mm.
You know that you can still be a little bit closer to one side or a little. There's a margin of error. You don't have to be perfect to drive on the road. You kind of get to understand that. So this, I think, with experience, the more you drive, you realize you don't have to be a perfect driver. When you do a lot of plumbing, you realize you don't have to necessarily do it perfect all the time for it to be a bad job or create a leak. There's still some margin of error, like it can be an eighth of an inch off and it doesn't mess up the entire thing. Like
Mm.
everything has a margin of error, but you have to be experienced to know.
So like I can so it can even go down to like you as a person, you ever see your grandma cook and like your older person and she don't use no measurement at all. Like she just know the exact type of or like the exact measurement she needs for the cake
Yeah.
or put it or whatever. And it don't mess it up.
She
It actually make it she know based on experience. Based on experience though.
have a
Why
margin of error. She can put a little
yes,
bit over or a little bit less, and that won't mess
yes.
up the entire thing
Because she
just
know
because
the
of experience.
overall she know the overall like measurement or quantity of the thing that it should be. Well, they're actually
Hmm.
crazy still. So what ways you feel like that happened to you that you use experience to just be like, oh shit, I can judge this. How have you applied this?
Okay, so this actually happened to me this week where it was just like just a pipe was just a little bit off. Was just a little bit off. But if you're more experienced, you know that you have to get the pipe a little bit deeper and it can
Right,
only be like a small amount. If it's out of that margin of error, you have a
right.
big leak.
Mm,
But if somebody has more experience, you know that if it's like maybe half an inch off, it's still not going to have a leak. But you have to be an experienced plumber to know. And I
right,
also see this where in refrigerant systems, a lot of people that go around and do HVAC work, they're not doing anything scientific. So there's a margin of error when it comes to mini splits, where
right,
these things actually have accumulators. So if people charge it with too much refrigerant,
right.
it actually can hold some of it and not use it to damage the system. So there's still a margin of error when it comes to these as well.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Wow. So it's like you definitely have to but it's just judgment though. I feel like for people to perform margin of errors, some experience has to be involved or
100%.
you
100%.
know, that's kind of crazy though, bro, because this I feel like when you get to expert level in anything, in any field or anything, you just basically start to rely on margin of error then.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't have to really, you don't overthink the situation. You can easily be like, oh, that's good. Send it,
right,
more products.
bro, this is crazy.
And
So
you have a lot of confidence when you're doing things as well.
Yeah, because you already know the result based on experience, seen it over and over so many times. Yo, they're actually crazy still. But I just feel like you just have to achieve mastery to actually really experience that, because you as a person right now, or if somebody don't achieve mastery in the thing and then they're gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna operate with marginal error, like you literally how it actually work now, you can either overestimate or just overdo a thing that you actually, that's how mistakes come in play, when you actually feel like you, you know more than what you actually know. Like you're trying to
Hmm.
surpass your actual brain power. So that kind of crazy though, bro. I'm trying to think about ways that I've applied that in my life. Maybe hmm,
Okay, so look at
I,
this. You
I
rent
can't really, I
cars.
can't even think. Right.
Cars. I would look at a vehicle and be like, oh, that's not ready to be rented. And you can look at it and be like, if you just do this, it's ready
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go, right? Like
Oh,
ready to go. And
so
I'm like,
based on my
I'm
experience.
thinking, yes, yeah,
Based on my experience. That's crazy. That's crazy. So okay. So the way how I apply it then, if that's the thing, where if I'm purchasing a car, or I know the type of car to purchase, or I would know like the miles, or certain cars that I see it before and I'm like, oh shit, no, I see this car before. I see the problem before, so I wouldn't even buy it based on that, and I would just escape that scenario based on just knowledge, or the knowledge of increase my decision making ability, because I'm operating on marginal error, knowing that okay, shit, it might not be perfect, but I know it can be enough to pass. You know,
exactly. That's
that
like you
that
look at the car, it's like a 3 grand car,
that
and I'm
crazy.
like, sure, don't buy that trash. And you're like, what? I can
Yeah,
only this amount to fix it, ready to sell it for 7 grand.
right,
You know,
right. That crazy, bro.
that's
That
all
crazy.
from experience.
Yeah, yo, that's actually crazy, because so that means everybody operates with marginal error, but it's just like people don't really. I never had a name for it. Still, no. It's just that yeah, I never really have a name for it. That's not even something that I would think about and say, oh, yep, this is exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I
All right,
never think about that.
a barber has a margin of error as well, if you think about it.
I definitely. That's probably the perfect example, because a barber can look at the person hairline and just like, just literally just guess it,
Yeah.
and just say, oh, just this gonna make it look exactly like that crazy.
Hmm.
That's actually crazy, bro. So you're operating on that in terms of craziness. So cooking, even driving as well. Driving it actually happen in many, but apply it to trading. How
Trading.
how do you
Perfect.
apply it to trading?
So say a trade like this, as simple as this. You're looking
Right,
for a buy and you enter here. You can enter at any point in this candle. If your margin error is down here, like your stop loss,
right,
you can basically enter at any point on this candle
and
and
you would
still
be in
be
the
right.
green. And still be
You would still
profiting.
be right. Just
So
because you know the direction.
oh, but you do have to be able to predict how long that green candle will last for. Like how long would it last? Like how long that run would last for to catch
Yeah.
that candle.
So each of these are hour.
An
And
hour.
for some reason, there's always like action at 10 a.m. And you always see like a decisive move at 10 a.m.
That's insane. So
You're, we're, I guess you want to talk about Bitcoin now or later?
yeah, well,
Or
we can talk about Bitcoin. We can actually look at Bitcoin, because you see Bitcoin drop at like 54,000. So this week Bitcoin dropped at
yeah,
54,000, and perfect opportunity. I just bought $1,000 worth as soon as it dropped. Immediately, like
nice,
immediately as
nice.
it dropped, I bought $1,000, and I'm like, oh shit, nice, good Bitcoin. Because it's just a thing where I feel like I've just, bro, I kind of mad at myself for not knowing about Bitcoin for so long, and then when you actually know about it from right now, it kind of lower your expectations, because now you I treat it just like a bank account. I treat it just like just having the asset, just increasing the asset. So it's like me buying $1,000 worth. I just to me it's stupid because it's just like you're supposed to have it. You're supposed.
Yeah.
Why you buy $1,000? Why your money not just deposit there? Why? But like you understand? Like why your check just not deposit there? So
I
like
do that
buying that, bro. That's what I'm going to do as well. Like so,
like
because
5% or something per week.
you check. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but how did you do that? Like you tell your
Cash
you
up.
tell them, oh, you just so you make your deposits go to cash up.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
insane. That's insane.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't use cash up that way. Some people that never use it like that.
Bro, just don't sleep on these fintechs. There's PayPal,
Mm.
Square.
Yeah, I
You
use
see
Square all the time.
Square?
Square,
Mm-hmm.
Square. I love Square, bro. But to be honest, Stripe over Square though. I think
Stripe
Stripe.
over Square.
Yeah, I think Stripe better than Square because
But
and it's
Square
so
is cash
crazy.
up.
Square is cash up. Oh, because the same owner. Um,
Square owns cash up, yeah.
Square was cash up.
Square
Is it?
owns cash up.
Oh, owns cash up. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jack
What's his
Dorsey.
name? Jack Dorsey. Yeah, Jack Dorsey. Bro, he
Yeah,
was like
bro.
running both companies at the same time. Running both companies, and it's crazy. Like so, in this book I'm reading right now called Deep Work.
Oh, you can't
Oh
see
yeah,
anything.
yeah. I can't even see that. It block off. It block off. But what
Yeah.
just fell?
What were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying this book called Deep Work. It was talking
Jack
about
Dorsey.
yeah, it was talking about Jack Dorsey and how he doesn't like how people would be like, oh, delete all the social media in order to perform, and it's by Cal Newport. Cal Newport, Deep Work. Like I feel like we definitely should check that book out, bro. But what happened is they were saying that Jack Dorsey don't do any of the like people say you have to like block off all social media in order to focus on a task and do stuff like that. They just say him just use social media, just use it like just do everything just the same. And him just
Mm-hmm.
talk to a bunch of people. Him get distracted all the time, but him still perform high level work all
Mm-hmm.
the time. How does one do this? It's like when you
Mm-hmm.
separate blocks out your actual day to only focus on deep work. So even though you're still using social media and all that stuff, you just have like a hour or hour and a half block that you just don't do anything at all. No social media, nothing. You just work like deep. And the
Mm-hmm.
more you go in, it's just the more your brain can actually cognitively think about thoughts and actually sink it deeper and deeper in whatever activity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I'm trying to like develop right now, just to set aside that hour during the day that nothing happens. But for me, it's so hard because like 1 hour is just like so much can happen. So much
Mm-hmm.
can happen in 1 hour. Like
And
so, it's just yeah, it's just insane.
uncertainty.
Dog, like insane. So when you actually think about 1 hour, bro, 1 hour, I can literally my entire business can literally just go to shit in 1 hour. 1 hour. There's 1 hour unmonitored of things just not running right. Like it's insane pressure, bro. Insane pressure. And it's like when you understand the wants and needs of people, you get to realize that, oh darn, this 1 hour is super important. Because within that 1 hour, somebody needs to catch the boat. Somebody needs to do another thing. Like today, them just leave the car running in a freaking handicap spot in OB to catch the boat. Never cared. I said, guy, you know that this is like a $200 charge. I don't care.
Yeah.
Charge it. Charge it. I just gotta catch the ferry. Like
Oh,
seriously.
like it will just you can charge your account, right?
Yeah, you can, but you just have to you have to submit it as a incidental or something like that. You would submit it as like a toll fee,
Yeah.
like a ticket or some shit. But that's just insane. But
Mm-hmm.
it's overall though, if people just dollar cost average into Bitcoin like that. So that means you probably have a strong position in Bitcoin. Then you're bad. It's young man, you know. Well,
Yeah.
why? Well, why? You know, like I never think you didn't actually start whole Bitcoin because you never did. You know,
What?
you never
What?
hold it. You never hold
Never
it. You
held it.
bought it. You bought it and shit. But when I always tend to say, yo, I have point 0.7, you always just you never make it seem like you have like you just buy it, you just trade it. You never really like store it.
I had some, but working on getting
But were
the
you like
one.
trying to grow it? Like were you trying to grow? How close are you to one?
Bro, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I have too much on accounts. But I
Yeah,
don't have one as yet, for sure.
yeah, I don't have one either because I actually use a lot of mine. I'm not even point 0.7 anymore, bro. I'm probably like 0.65 because I actually use the Bitcoin. I never like took a margin on it or anything. I actually just used the Bitcoin overall. Whoa,
It's
that's like five
weak.
percent. That's the big 5%. Look at that 5% one. The 200. How much was that take? How much was that?
I mean, you can reverse engineer that.
That's insane. Yeah.
We out here working, bro.
Oh dear, doing diligence. Yo,
Yeah.
bro, that, bro, that crazy. Like, I actually just think that crazy. Today, bro, today I see there like, I don't even know if I did reply because my Instagram like blackout though. But it's like, I think about the fact say, okay, both we have the Tesla now, innit? Like, it's just there. It's just,
Bro, everything had to happen. We'll
what
get the
the
house them
fuck?
next, bro.
Well, bro, how you just like, how at the same time it happened? You get yours, and then somebody just send me one immediately.
Just like
Like,
the tea and the axiom,
it's
it had
like,
to happen. It had to
you're like
happen.
crazy, bro. That like, it's like I don't think people understand these similarities, bro. Them just happen, bro. Like them,
Yeah, yeah.
it don't even make sense. And it's like, you know what? All right, so you have this concept that I always think about where I never try to. All right, think about like life as like a river, right? Life as like a river, and rivers go down, like it flow downstream and stuff like that. I just feel like every time when somebody tries swim against the river, life just become harder for you, and then things just become harder to do, right? But with the natural laws that's happening, or the natural coincidences that happen over and over again, it's like if we channel into that and be like, okay, I fully accept that this is not a coincidence anymore. What can we do to swim along the river to just say, yo, like, let's just fully adapt this thing. Like, let's just like say, okay, this been happening for years. We always just like
Yeah,
match
it's
each
crazy.
other. Exactly.
Crazy.
So how do you continuously just like swim with the stream of the river? Like you just say, okay, every time I do something, as or something happened to me, something similar happened to Malik, which it might not be the same thing, but it just equivalent in some way. Just look at it, right? Look at it. So we the Kingston, you buy a car, total different brand, total different car, total different everything. And I just end up buy another car. It look the same, it just look the same, but I also want total different car.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
just the same. It's just the same. I have a picture, I still have the picture. And it's just crazy. When you just be like, yo, how? How is it so different but so same? Like at that point,
Yeah.
it don't even make sense. Like, does that even make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Yeah, that's not a thing that makes sense to me. And every time like I look at it, I'm just like, uh, how can you swim up the stream? How do you swim up the stream with like a concept like that? You would just have to like accept it, take it, or just be like, you know what, this is how life is. How do I combat this thing? And I see it. So like for people to see the cars. So this is the
Uh,
cars. Two different cars look the same.
wow. You
Yeah,
can send me on
two, di-
WhatsApp.
two different cars look the same, and you just insane to think about, bro. When you're just like, oh damn, I never even know that this shit gonna get like this. Mm. But you don't think about it like that.
I accept it. I accept it.
You just know it. You just know it's just like it's just a guaranteed. But I just want to know in what other way could we be like, okay, let's work along this and just be able to like predict the next one. If you can predict the
That's
next
really
one, yeah, send it.
I mean, once the other person does something good, then the other will get
Mm,
the equivalent.
mm. That's actually crazy, bro. Crazy because I don't know. I like it. I like it. I want to do more of it. So these are both cars. You probably can flip it. You think you can like? Oh, I don't think WhatsApp allow you to do that. Yeah, I don't think WhatsApp allow you to turn it around.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see like both cars. Wow. It- All right, but explain this next concept though. Where you saying ex, ex whoa, you actually get to flip around. Crazy. So these are two different cars. Two total different cars, different brands, but somehow it's just the same. You can
Yeah.
actually tell. Like Malik, all right, let me show you how coincidental it, not even coincidental, like just meant to be. You
It's
you bought
crazy.
your rims, you bought your rims specifically, right? Malik bought his
Yeah.
rims specifically for that car. Like the rims never come on the car. They just buy them specifically. When I bought mine, it come exactly like that. Just exactly like that. That's the way it came. And it just I don't know if but maybe you know what crazy? Maybe it's just that we did around each other so much that we end up like saying, oh, I have the same like type. I know what I want. I know what I want. And it's like, and you just not intentionally try to be the same, but you end up just be the same, a different way. Like
Yeah.
just you're just the same, a different way. I like it. I like it, bro. I feel like that can imagine we have similar looking houses, not the same, but
Houses. Exactly.
houses,
Exactly.
palaces,
Exactly.
mansions. Yeah, I know
What?
that shit gonna happen. It gonna happen. It gonna happen in some crazy way, bro. Like it's a look outside. Hey, neighbor, neighbor, hi, neighbor. Why you do that, huh? You gotta get those guys to stop pushing trash over there. Like that crazy.
But
But all right, what did you mean when you're writing here? Make hay while the sun shines. What does
have
what
you ever
what
heard
does
that phrase before?
I never I don't know if I heard that phrase before, but based on the context of it, all right. So make hay while the sun shines. So I feel like the concept of it would be just maximize whatever you can while the opportunity is there. Wouldn't that be it?
Ding, ding, ding. Yep.
Ding ding ding. Because that's just why it sounds. Because it's like if the sun is making hay while the sun is shining would be the best time to do that because you
Mm-hmm.
need it to be dry as possible. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
literally
Mm-hmm.
would just be the best time. So it's the same shit. Like, all right, based on where we live, which we live in this seasonal place, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I would see some people, bro, have the summer knowing that it's only a couple months you get,
This is the time
and
to
you
shine.
fucking around. You at the beach. What you say? Beach, right? Okay, okay, okay. Waste the time. Waste it.
This is that time you get to the next level. You get
The
into the house.
time. Yes, you don't have
You
any
get into
other.
the house.
Yes, bro. Like so.
Get the whole Bitcoin. Now you just lock it in.
But it always mind bugging to me, bro, when I see people have the opportunity and just waste it. But you know what? I'm looking for more greener opportunities in terms of continuously doing the same thing, but finding different opportunities within without switching niches, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So without switching niches, when you actually can find different opportunities, because, all right, because think about it right now. People think that every time I see somebody else, right, and then them saying, okay, like they're doing a bunch of different businesses, a bunch of different things, it's like you never get anywhere because you end up not maximizing that full business model. So if you just look at the business model and just be like, oh yeah, like this business model not make no money, not make no money at all. I don't think that even makes sense because somebody else is using the same business model to win, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if somebody else is using the same thing to win, how can you say, oh, this don't make no money or this is a scam or this is that or what? So that just insane to me. It's just that you just never in it long enough or you never try to do it like to the maximum potential. Just like how people telling me that Toro doesn't work. Like, what do you mean it doesn't work? So what I just if somebody said to me Toro doesn't work, I said to them, so that means people stop renting cars. Nobody rent cars anymore. People move through emotional wait, the 5 ways people move to emotional change when changing behavior. That's crazy. 5 stages. Emotional behavior. What are the changes?
So this is similar to what you go through. So you have uninformed optimism. You think you can do it, but then
Right.
you can't really do it. And then you have informed pessimism. You're like, I didn't know this was so hard. How am I going to
Mhm.
do this? I'm not making any money. And they have the valley of despair, where it's like you're basically not making any money and you're just pushing through. And then you reach
Right.
informed optimism. You start to make money. You start to see your way through. And in stage 5, success and fulfillment, you really start to scale. And that's when you have all this experience. You go through all of the stages, you stuck it through, and now you're successful and it's working for you.
That's crazy, bro. So I think I'm at stage 4. I would think I'm at stage 4 because it's like for me, I
You're right.
wouldn't
You're
define it
like
as
right here.
so, huh?
Here. Here.
Right. Like
Out
stage
here.
4. Like because you can't, dog. You're barely just going above the surface
Yo,
because
you're
it's
the
like
number one. You're the number one. Like when they say he was number one, he is
he was
number
number
one.
one for real. No, facts, facts, facts. Like, bro, to be
Yes,
honest, it
keep it
not
a buck.
even all right.
Keep it
Even I
a buck.
think about
You're
it,
number one.
number one for sure. Like
You need a
the most
trophy for it.
cars. Who measuring it though? You know, who measuring it?
Who measuring it?
Yeah, who
If you
measuring?
were to just look at, imagine a new person come and say, "Who are the biggest right now?" And you just go on the app and you're like, "Oh, this guy
This guy is the biggest.
right now. I
Is
could
the
see you
biggest.
$1,000 mentorship, bro, or
Facts,
more."
facts, facts. But with the actual knowledge, like of knowing the thing, that's
Who
crazy.
you know the thing is
Know the
not
thing
like
for sure,
you go
bro. I
ask
see people
anybody.
make some crazy mistakes, bro. I see people make mistakes Because a lot of times when people tell me something don't work, it's just that them it's uninformed. It's not even like it's an opportunity. So no, show back the chart. Show the chart. I actually love that chart, bro. So a person, another person wouldn't even get to this chart if you really think about the real nuance of this, right? A person that's gonna give up on something, they don't even reach the uninformed optimism. They just barely get to the stage one and just say, "Oh, I want to make some money, bro. I want to make some money." If if it don't work in a 1 second, he gone. 1 second, 1 second. Like if him not start it and he not make money right away, done. Him not. I can't do this. No work. It doesn't work. That's just how people stay when it comes on to like their attention span and just how long they can stick to a certain business, right? So a lot of people find it so difficult to just stick to one thing because of like shiny object syndrome. You know about that syndrome, shiny object
Mm-hmm.
syndrome. So
Mm-hmm.
shiny object syndrome is just when you basically just you find it hard to stick to one thing because other things look attractive. So there's this one guy who he's my barber now. He cut my hair, but me and him friends, right? I know him say, "Oh, we gonna cut hair now," because him cut hair in Jamaica and this and that, blah blah. So I say, "Okay, fine, no problem." I never really trust him at all. I never trust him at all, bro. Until him cut my hair and I see like, "Oh shit, you're actually good." Like
Mm-hmm.
I never really think because at first I never really want him cut my hair at all, no. But I did just so desperate, I never had no choice. And then him actually cut hair good, bro. I'm like, bro, you actually good at this shit. Like, why aren't you just doing it? Oh, because this and that. Then I see him again the next day. He might tell me, say, I'm gonna go buy some bicycle to start the bicycle rentals. And then I see him again, and he might tell me, say, he might go try when me go flip a car because he might try put some money to flip a car again and this and that. And then me see him again, and then he might tell me about some freaking what the fucking last thing him tell me? I don't even know. It don't even matter. It's just another thing that's not the thing that I know for a fact that I'm good at and
Mm-hmm.
people need, right? So I said to him, say, how about just focusing more on this one thing instead of just you think because one thing I realized more businesses don't equal more money. You know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't equal more money. If anything, you're just gonna spread thin and you're gonna make less money. And it's so crazy when I actually realize the fact that a person can have three, four, five businesses and saying, "Oh, yep, I have in an Instagram bio, entrepreneur, CEO, boom," and you just have this guy will just work a job regular and just have more money than that person, just guaranteed. Just like just have more money than that person. CEO, entrepreneur, like first class, this and that, like nigga.
Yeah.
Why aren't you just getting good at something? Like why are you doing all this shit, bro? What like you don't need this. All right? You just need to just know that okay, you have one skill. If his problem was, right, people don't know about his stuff. No one knows he cuts hair.
It's a
So it's
secret.
like it's a secret. It's a secret. Like don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. so I said the man, so I'm making business cards. So we start the first plan, first stage, right? Because I decided that I need to get this guy's thing, his product, his service out there for him. So
Yo, hold on. I want to be honest. You know, it takes a
yeah,
little level of bravery to go out there and do that.
right,
Though.
right,
You
definitely.
be like, you are going in front of the customer and be like, may I
Just talk to
assume
him
the risk right now?
right now. Everything, like I take everything because guess what? I realize it seems like nothing to me because if I'm already talking to hundreds of people in the morning, if I talk to this random guy and tell him about the thing, it not gonna be no more different than somebody will already know it, but me I talk to them anyways. So it not gonna be no different than that. So what I feel like I need to do is show him how to talk to people. So
Mhm.
we made his business cards because I decided that I'm gonna help more people know about him stuff because I said to him that listen, man, if you give me free cuts, I get you customers. Okay? Yes. You think this shit just I'm not a fucking philanthropist. Okay? I'm not out here like doing things out the kindness of my heart. No,
No, you know,
it's free cuts. All right? Free cuts. The
free cuts for
kindness
the
of my
kid.
heart. Exactly. For the kid, for the boy. And it's like when you think about it, bro.
Until them famous and them say, oh, no more free cuts for you. I don't even cut
But
you
all right.
anymore.
But isn't it a win-win scenario, right? So I can guarantee him customers, or guarantee for just help him get customers. And you just cut my hair in that process. Like you
Value
understand,
in
like
only. Value in,
exactly,
money in.
exactly. So I stopped paying for cuts. I don't pay for cuts anymore. You understand? Getting this guy a customer, but when I make the cards and I bring the cards, and then we touch in a OB, and you know we're full Jamaicans, and we say, yo, you know what, we're gonna make all these people know about this shit.
Mhm.
Bro, it was the most awkwardest client acquisition. So like people, it's like one guy a pass, and the guy big and strong, you know. So seeing that guy just touch your hand, intimidated, like yo, bro, like man just say, oh, like, bro, like for me, no man, like that's what the guy said because you cannot try to give somebody a business card and then you touch them in an intimidating way. Yo, like, yo, brother, hold it. Listen, bro, that's the approach. This is how you
Bro,
want him give
the
him money.
man joke around. You have
Badly.
at least 40 Jamaican guys who play football on Sunday.
Yes. You need to
Who
touch over
even
there.
after them probably have a little chat and drink and thing like,
Right. Right, right,
bro,
right.
these are warm leads.
Bro, I feel like we're going to cut it for you because guess what? You know what? I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna touch over there on Sunday, bro. And we're gonna bring a
Bro,
chair. We're gonna bring a chair over there. And we're just gonna make him cut me over there and just say, oh, that's the plan. Just cut me so and just say, oh, this a man I get cuts, bro. We just make it seem like him been at the good cuts right there. Like me, I'm probably the fifth guy.
I think you can cut out that. It gets out of school.
Oh, why not?
The
Why not?
cops are gonna be like, oh, I don't
No, if you
know.
tell if you leave that, bro, think about it. You do things until they tell you not to do it. That's how I do things, bro.
I know,
Somebody,
I know, I know,
yeah, you don't have a choice. So it's like
I
I go
know.
there, we set up the chair and thing, and we just cut in my hair, and we just make it seem like,
So how
yep,
you gonna power his shares?
good question. We need the plugs. We need plugs there. That would have been the best marketing strategy still, so that a man could just cut him here right away, right there. Me guarantee you, we're gonna get at least couple Jamaica man. Because if
Bro,
my hair
you
cut right there, because some people, somebody just want to see it happening first, you know. Somebody just want to see a person. Them don't want to be the first person.
pick
You get
first
me?
victim.
Yeah, the victim. You don't want to be that first victim. So if a man come to you and say, "Bro, I'm cut here," and like, it's like you don't believe him. Like you're like you automatically don't believe him. 'Cause you're like, nope, nope, my barber different, bro. You don't understand. It's how you just say that.
You can't be a barber nowadays without an Instagram.
That's what I tell him. I tell him this. But don't worry. It's because me know I'm gonna be in charge of this guy client acquisition stuff. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to
Mhm.
create him Instagram. I'm gonna try like make him get it going. Because I realize say you need somebody to the snowball effect. They need somebody to start the snowball,
Mhm.
you know? And a lot of people, that's their problem. You know, it's harder to start something than maintaining it, right?
Mhm.
Very hard. Like it's very hard to just start something because guess what? You create the game. And it's easy to just play something that's already playing versus just starting it up from scratch. So look, it easy as a person will just want to work a job, right? It's easy for you to just apply for the job and just start it because it's already going, they're already doing it, they're already doing everything. But can you create that job? Can you create that same thing for somebody else and like make it be easier for them?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's the concept of it. So I just think about it like that, where if if you just specialize in just getting people foot off the ground by helping them get clients, helping them get to a point where they don't feel scared anymore. They don't feel like it's a thing where you're like, oh shit, I don't want, I don't want, I'm scared to go up to this person. What if him say no? The worst thing he gonna say is no.
Mm-hmm.
And then if him say no, what I just feel like the best thing when it come on to that strategy is to either have an Instagram or you have somebody that you know that he caught this guy here, you know?
Yeah.
He caught this guy here because social proof is the only way, bro. You need somebody needs to know, say, yo, somebody else get fuck already, you know? So it's like, no, in terms of my thing, just the point of saying like it's easier to maintain something than start it.
Mm-hmm.
If when you gave me when you invested in my business first and you gave me a car at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was so easy for the next guy, right? Because I could easily well say to the next guy, yeah, talk to this guy. He make a bag of money, so like ask him
Proof
straight.
of concept.
I don't need to tell him, say you're gonna make money. I literally just tell him, no, just talk to this guy. This guy do it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. I never needed anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only thing he needed because he needed to know that somebody else walked this walk with this guy already. Like somebody else went through this thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then now think about it. When you scale from like freaking 2 cars to now like 40 freaking cars, bro, like 30 something
Mm-hmm.
cars, like
That's nuts.
and that's nuts. And it's just based on like other people. So it's not like it would just be all right. To me, it's easier for a person to just say, oh yeah, I just go and buy a bunch of cars, right? That easier, you know. That easier. Because even though you spend more money and it's more expensive to do, it's easier because guess what? You don't have to convince nobody not you have the money and it's just one purchase. It's a purchase. So nobody know got, you know, if you convince nobody and if you sell no dream, and if you do nothing, you just go pay for the cars and that's it. So it might be hard to accumulate the money, but to accumulate the thing with the money, it's easy. But for literally convince a person and say, hey, you, I know you're in 15 states away over. However, I need you to send me your thing.
But then you have proof of your skill.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying is the proof alone and the concept alone of knowing that somebody else walked the walk already with you. That's the only way a person would be like, okay, fine. If this guy did it, then I'm gonna do it. So if when it come on to the barber now, if this same barber, if other people witness, you ever notice when you're there, like say the Jamaica or whatever, you go on barber, and then you have one barber now where him have 100 clients and the other barber them know. People literally are waiting line to cut here with this one guy because guess what? People know I use this guy as like he's the best. They must say him. I'm pretty sure him are the same as the other barber them. Pretty sure.
Bro,
Pretty sure.
if you see people waiting on this guy, you might as well wait.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you see, bro. All right, there was a study done, right? I probably need to look this up. I just don't remember what the fucking study name. But people were just standing in a line, and the line just got longer. And then when the next guy asking, bro, what are you waiting for? He doesn't even know. I don't even know why I'm standing in the line. That's literally what happened, bro. Like, so you're saying like, I don't even know why I'm standing in this line. You're just standing in line because you see people standing in the line. Yo, look up that study if you can. Line study. Standing in line study. The science of standing in line. This is insane. People are like trying to find it. But I need to stop clicking first links. I need to get out of that like habit. You click first links, there's no it not go anywhere. Nobody wants to stand in line. Yeah. Just standing in line study, attracting more people. Why long lines can be good for shoppers. Alright, see, this is crazy. He's walking in Berlin, so a long way. Alright, look at this. Alright, look at this right here. This is the proof of what we were talking about just now, right? So hold on.
You don't gotta do that. Just go to where you watch. You don't
Oh,
need that because it's
no, but I
recording.
did just want to see. I want to see like your face, my friend. I want to see, want to see you on the thing. All right, so William Luckinsberg, a Holocaust survivor. Holocaust survivor. That's insane. Enjoy telling the story of how he got to the United States in the spring of 1947. He was walking to his Berlin home with his bread ration in hand when he saw a long line of people waiting quietly outside an unmarked building. If such a large group was willing to wait patiently, there must be something valuable at the end, he thought. So he joined the line. After half an hour later, after no one had moved, Lustenberg asked the woman in front of him what the line was for. Visas to America, she said. Lustenberg stayed in the line for 2 days, eventually moved to Maryland, became a plumber, business owner, but again, went and raised a family. He told his children, their friends, the scores of others, but how he seen that line change his family destiny. This is
Well,
insane.
something was behind the line, wasn't it?
Something was
It was
behind this
worth the
line.
wait.
Whoa, this actually
It
makes
was
sense.
really worth the wait there.
This actually makes sense right here. I thought they were going to talk about the study. Yeah, I thought they were going to talk about the study of like this when people standing in line and they don't have a reason to stand in the line.
They have a
They just
reason.
no, obviously this one was like visas to America. This one was literally visas to America. So that's definitely a reason. But it's just the psychology. I don't know if this one was it. So want people to get started. You see, this is what I'm talking about. If you want people to get started, anxiety level is much higher while waiting to be served than while waiting to be served. Even though the latter may be longer, there's a fear of being forgotten. How many times is a reason gone? But wait, it's not even this one. But is the psychology? It's not this one. This one is not saying the same thing. But I'm saying the psychology of somebody wanting to start working with you in order to just trust you from the beginning. They need to see that somebody else did it. So
Yeah.
if if I open a coffee store, right? If I open a new coffee shop and I want people to join it, what do you think? All right, I use the money in formula, right? Let's go deep right now. Let's go deep right now. Using the money in formula, you end up opening like a coffee spot or something, and then when you open that coffee spot, you end up opening the coffee spot somehow, and then you use the money in formula, and you don't use no money to get the coffee shop, and you just end up with a coffee shop. But guess what? Now you use the money in formula to open the coffee shop, but now you have no customers, right? Now you have no customers. So if I wanted customers, you know what I would do? I would like pay like 10 people to stand up in the line and just make a line. Like guaranteed. I would pay like 10 people just make a line and make it seem like we're busy. And then just like I would attract people that's just coming in and just be like, just
So you
pay
wouldn't
this.
work on the product?
Of course, bro. That's the first thing you do. You're perfecting the product. But then in order to get the snowball going, right? Because after people realize that okay, the thing is actually good,
Mhm.
then you don't have to worry about doing any no marketing tricks anymore. Now the product gonna sell itself because people gonna say, "Oh, this guy have the best coffee." But how they gonna know? At the beginning, they're not gonna just take the chance and say, "Okay, let me stop by a coffee at this place that I usually buy coffee from every morning and just trust this guy now." No, what I do is I just create a line. I just make sure that people standing in that line because they know that oh shit, like this is a new place, the place just good and them always have the line. And it's in that 1 week straight they have people standing in line for. I'm just like making up some noise and just saying, I didn't get my coffee yet, I didn't get my I've been waiting this summertime, blah blah. Boom. You just make it seem like it's just important.
Mhm.
And you just know that okay, fine, this thing gonna work. But
Wait,
we
hold
can we
on.
can move yo.
On that, I have a similar topic. So it's like you were saying, when I guess when you provide a good service, you basically have people referring you, like the word of
Yes,
mouth. So the barber, if you cut more people, people
yes,
would refer you.
exactly. Snowball.
So
But
this
he needs to get
this one is
started.
funny.
But he needs to cut a person. That's the thing. You need to
Yes.
cut a person. You cannot get it started without doing that.
Well, he has to cross that river by himself. But this
Right.
person is basically is funny because this person is looking for a HVAC company to come to their store and circuit.
Wow.
They are recommending Matt Rivers and Mr. HVAC. He's the person who she's not getting to right now. So he has so much referrals, like people like his job, that they are
What the
sending
hell?
him to the person who can't get him to help. We had one installed by Mr. HVAC. He is Matt
Wow, wait.
Rivers.
He is what reverse. What
He's
the
like, yo,
hell?
I'm not getting to him. They wouldn't come yesterday because they had a funeral. But absolutely no
Bro.
response, any actions.
How much I wonder how large is his company? Because that right there just tell that there's the demand. It's just that he's not able to satisfy the demand.
It's just two persons. I think two trucks, four persons.
That's
He,
that's what I'm
he's not
saying,
able to
bro.
satisfy.
Yeah, and he's like he's operating off secrets. So you see when you see a person like that that have more customers than because all right. So my biggest fear, right? When I just started doing Toro thing, and then I was just like, I want to scale, I want to scale, I want to scale. And I was like, okay, I'm doing Toro, and I'm trying to scale. What my biggest fear was a bunch of people find out about this shit and just start move over here and just go fuck up the market, right? So it's like I never wanted to tell anybody that like, okay, like this place you go you can just do a lot on tour, like you can make it happen.
Mhm.
Right. So I never wanted to tell anyone, but that stopped me from growing. And then when I
Mhm.
realized that like you can't have the skill that you have and keep it a secret or just refuse to grow by telling people. So if Matt was smart here, he needs to have a school, bro, like just a group of kids or a group of apprentice guys that's just learning. Not like on school, not like the school.com, not having that. It would just be him having like at least 5 apprentice guys that just working with him for the summer and just like learning, just going at it, doing the full thing and teaching them the thing from scratch, making them be able. But you can't just find random guys though. You have to find people who are already interested in the HVAC. So you literally
Mhm.
have to go on HVAC groups. You have to find HVAC groups on Facebook, and you have to like message the people and look who live in the area, look who live in Boston, look who live in Cape Cod, and in those groups. And then what you're doing, you're finding them and you're saying, bro, come over here, you make more money, blah blah, whatever, and you just message them. before you know it, there were a group of people who are already interested in HVAC. You know, because what I
He
think
would have to
industry
solve the housing problem.
solving housing problem. To be honest, that's the only problem. To be honest, that's the only problem. That's the only problem.
So that's a
'Cause-
huge overhead you have to assume as well as paying the employees
but
for
that's the thing
summer
though.
workers.
But you know, that's the all right. That's the barrier to entry. You know, so every
Hmm.
time when all right, you have a business like this, right? So imagine this like now. So every business like this, they make 100 to 200K per summer, right? And then in order, this is $1 million. This is $1 million. You see this gap between the 100 and 200? That gap is the barrier to entry for any business. Any business. So if you open a dispensary, the barrier to entry is the license is $2.5 million, my friend. $2.5 million. So that's the barrier to entry. So you don't have that. Stop talk boy ever open dispensary. Just don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. There's no way for money in unless you fucking go meet some guy, you and him become best friends, and you have some expertise and you can just convince him, say, hey, I want you to take your $2.5 million, buy this license, and then maybe the town will accept it. That's after you
Hmm.
buy the license, you know. So that crazy, right? Every time now, the barrier to entry for my business to scale. So if somebody said to me, say, oh, hey, I'm gonna like outperform Quan and just have just as much cars as him. If to scale up to 40 cars, the barrier to entry is like at least $1 million or more to have like 40 cars, right? Over $1 million. Or or the skill that you've been perfecting for years that you do not possess. The average person do not possess.
Hmm.
You can be able to talk to somebody, convince them and say, hey, I know this is your thing, and I know you do Toro as well, but I do it better than you. So you
Hmm.
should give it to me so I can make you money and you can relax. Okay.
Hmm.
I know you
That's a
don't
skill.
like it. And that's
That's
a
a skill.
skill. That's a skill, bro. And then in order to just repeat that shit over a period of time, that's a skill.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that's a skill that created a barrier of entry. So to me, that skill is equivalent the same as $2.5 million, just like to get involved in that dispensary. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because the average person get anxiety when I'm talking to a stranger. Ah, anxiety. Ah,
Hmm.
I don't want to talk. I feel uncomfortable. Ah, I don't want to deal with this pressure right now. Ah, why this man takes me so much time? I don't want to deal with that shit. One
Hmm.
of my guy right now that gave me like 6 cars. This guy is just the. You ever see micromanaging defined at the highest level? That's what he is.
Hmm.
And the average person would get so annoyed by him. And I just said, you know what? The average person would. So I have to not be average. I have to cannot get annoyed. So what I do is actually embrace it. And now, since I start embrace it, there's actually things that without him, I would have missed it.
Hmm.
Would have missed it. Even though he's doing some micromanaging shit. Without him, I would have missed a lot of things. You
Hmm.
know, so you
Those
have to
pros.
learn to you have to learn to find the good in a lot of different things. You know, so I just look at it like that. But to another total different topic now. If we should change topic, what do you have here about VR content creation? Like
So
people are creating
have you
content on
seen
VR
this?
right now.
This is something I know you can actually do, and this is crazy, bro. I think this is the next side of content because it's funny.
Next side of content.
There's like
Mm.
unlimited ways it can go, and it's new.
So they do. Oh, where is he
Can you
right
hear?
now? Yeah, I can hear. You can hear.
Wish you a pleasant time too, bitch.
What?
He was having an affair, and now it seems to be true.
Well, I wonder where
I'll find
is
him
he?
and bring him over. You wait here, okay?
All right, thank you, stranger.
You're
I'll be
welcome.
waiting here for your news.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll find your husband. Said your husband cheated on you? That dog bastard.
What?
Don't worry. This isn't for your husband. Oh well.
What the?
Just need to be prepared. Oh. See you.
Insane level of handling. Did he just gun butt her?
This
Yes.
is a nice
Like,
club.
yeah, you just walk up and gun butt her and like, yep, see you later.
Ooh, the ladies' bathroom.
Look at this.
Here's Johnny. What the hell?
What? The fuck? Oh, you shouldn't be in the girl bathroom.
Yeah.
That pace, I'm
Real
going
fear.
down. Air motor.
I didn't know they had police in this game now. Bitch ass nigga.
Yo. Bro, this is insane, dude. So he's just recording his VR, like, experience.
His gameplay, yeah.
Bro,
And
that is
himself.
crazy. This is insane, bro. I actually love it.
What?
I love this.
He's a sicko, bro. Like he. Look at this.
What?
He's a crazy
Yo,
game. too.
This is a menace to society, bro.
Yeah, this is a bad guy.
Sorry, excuse me, you're in the way.
Bad guy, this is a bro, like. Don't kill him, don't kill him. No. He did nothing. What's going on in there? What?
You, cheater, get your dumb ass out here. How dare you cheat on your wife?
Oh, this is the thing. Man, just watching that. What the heck? No.
Oh, put the guy down, he's shooting.
What?
Hey, he the one who had the gun first. Where did you get a gun from? You should have been pointing it out when I pistol at you. Who said you could watch and shit at the same time? Nasty ass nigga. Oh my god.
You just peel off. Well,
that's all that.
bruh, like, come on, dude. Like, how, bro? How
This
do you
is
just
crazy.
put this? Mark, why you doing this, Mark? Like, what? Why him doing this, bro?
Oh, wait, I have a better.
What? How you give people this level of control?
No guns. What you got there? This motherfucker packing heat. No guns.
Bruh.
If you know, you know. Next! Get out of here. Okay.
Oh,
Your
this
body
guy
your
is
face.
entertaining,
There's nothing for me.
but this is not okay for people, bro. Like, this would destroy. No.
Hey, ooh, still thick. Took too much. Oh.
This is so much control.
And I see them teeth. Damn, your ass got gas. You good? Good, Nicole.
Bro, this is insane.
For your nasty ass mouth. Need something.
You basically get to control every single thing about the VR.
Yeah. You have one of these, right?
I sold it, bro.
Maybe if you just get it all.
Sold it. Yes.
Distraction.
Distraction. Because it wasn't the thing that I wanted to do.
Oh.
So I'm slowly just getting rid of like, bro. I tell you, it's the only way.
Joker.
But I got more money for it though. I got a lot of money for it. Joker, dude, this is not. This is crazy. But
What is wrong with you women? That's
so
the
how many? How much
weapon.
channels like this you have? How many channels like this you think people have like with
I only see this
burger?
one, to be honest.
Just VR content. It's just one guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
but him posting. But this is very unique. I think this
Very.
is super unique, bro. This is super unique to a point where,
Get this one. What it's like to be a cat.
bro.
Hey. You can't hear anyway. You got hearing aid. Hey, bitch.
This is so much control. It's like a lot of control and detail. But I would just want to know the exact VR. I wonder what it is.
What's it?
Yeah, what the so in VR you have a bunch of applications and stuff like that, just the same.
Oh,
So I would want to know what's the same, what's the application they're using, he's using
oh,
in
what's the
VR.
game?
Yeah, to live this real life opportunity. It would seem like close to like a Grand Theft Auto. But
Yeah.
so the next topic of Tesla is a Tesla delivery numbers and energy storage. Like
Yeah.
they're just outperforming other EV companies basically, right?
Yeah. As predicted. And
But right,
they delivered. Hmm?
bro, it's just so crazy, bro. Like I don't know. Like knowing that I just get the Tesla, I just have it now. And it's like no big deal. It's like nothing. If you think about that scenario, bro, like I just always think about it that I just how I end up here. How I end up can just get the exact car that I would want, but I spent no money for it. I'm actually getting paid to have it. Like imagine that. At first, like I'm getting the car payment to me. like
Mm-hmm.
to me, like that is wild to have it
Money
and drive
in.
it around. Money
Money
in
in.
to have something that I wanted anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane to me, bro. Like I don't. It's just crazy because now I'm just like, yo. But and it's so you know what wild. It's like nothing to me. No, me not even. We just add it to the list of things we have now. Like okay, we just park it beside the Maserati, sure, no problem. And the Jeeps, them, sure, no problem. Park it beside that. Just whatever. Just whatever vehicle. It's dog mind blowing. Like to me, mind blowing. And it's so crazy that it's like you have all of them and you just don't drive them. You just don't care. It just don't matter. You just drive the same regular Dodge. You just drive the Dodge. It don't matter. I don't need it. Doesn't matter. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
bro. So like, look at this shit. Like Tesla just running it up every year. Tesla just look at. They just do some different thing, and they just increase them sales. Just
Yeah.
know when they did the 99, the 0.991% interest rate. Do you know how much sales they got?
So bringing it back in, that's exactly that. That's literally what happened. They
Yes.
literally did it before Q2, got the numbers up, and then that kind of affected the short sellers because nobody
Yes.
was expecting the numbers to come in that good, but they did something
Bro,
and it
come
worked
on.
out.
Come on, but that's what I'm saying. They always innovating. I feel like they have this one specific person who's just innovating and increasing sales. Like strategies. Strategies. Because strategy that's a strategy right there, because when they tell you that, oh yeah, you can get it for 1% interest rate, and then you only have a limited time, like it's a limited time. You don't last for long. You don't last for long.
Yeah.
They just racking all those sales in the period because look, you see if they said, okay, look at the strategy, right? If they had said That's just what we're doing now. 1%, the 0.99% interest rate. We're just gonna do it forever now. That's just how we do it. I promise you, the person would have still wait. You might say, "Oh, next year, man, I'll get the Tesla." Then,
Yeah,
me no need to get it right now. Whatever. But them
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
1% interest rate, and it only lasts a month. After this month, you can't have it. You never ever have it again. It's gone. They just destroy them Q3. Like them just make sure them Q2 and Q3 just make all the sense in the world. Look at that shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's a play. That's a play, bro. That's a play. Literally, that's just how it works.
So this is the exact post that I saw for the purchase. So this guy
And you
has
just
all of the Tesla. Bro, I understand interest rates now. Like
no facts.
prior to this, but just overall,
Facts.
I completely understand interest rates now. How it affects the
Mm.
market, how it affects the payments, how it affects purchasing power for assets.
No facts, bro. Right now, this was a insanely good buy, bro. I definitely think this was a good buy because right now, this and like the Ford probably have the same payment,
This is less.
less than the
This is
Ford,
less. I can
less than the,
give up the Ford just like
bro. Look at that. This is what I'm saying, bro. Less, and then we need. You know what? Because I did a try hold it off to just transfer some of the trips them, but I can. Yo, you know the charging here makes sense as well.
happy to know. Happy to
Yeah,
know.
the charge point, bro, it really worked. And then now I can just like I can go on Tesla here with the Tesla app. Like you already
Okay.
know this. I go
Okay,
on the
so
Tesla. I go to the Tesla app, my friend, and I go to charge. I look at the charge
and it's just
and
charging. It's
it's
charging right
charging.
now.
It's charging. I'm already at 197 miles, but I'm trying to look what
So how long for it to go full? Or to 80?
uh oh, how do I see this?
It says it on there. It says charge to limit and then how much time left.
No, charging. Mm. It just saying it's charging. It just doesn't wait.
It
Charge
doesn't give
limit.
you a
So
time.
charge limit 80%. Charging complete. 109 miles added during the last.
See, it
Oh,
doesn't hurt it.
charge limit 80%. Oh, charging complete. Oh,
It doesn't hurt it, bro.
30 amp. Okay, so I need to actually. Yo, that crazy, no? So you're telling me right now this is charged and ready for the trip tomorrow,
Yeah.
dude? It's solved and it's next door to my house. And
Yes.
bro,
It's perfect, huh?
bro, you know how much for charge it? You know how much
How
it
much?
costs?
20
Like
or something.
$6. $6, young man. Okay, okay, six, my friend. Exactly. And then now I have the thing now. So you know what I'm doing? So tonight, right after this podcast, I'm creating a map of all the charge points that I know about, sending my customers there, and then make sure that they know where it is. And then guess what the recharging fee is, my friend? $100. $100.
I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it.
I feel like I'm gonna drop it though. Because when I saw that it was $6, I'm like, nah. So a person can pay $100 to just say, I don't want to worry about charging, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't want to worry about charging. So
But
just
what about if
take
they're
this $100.
miles?
Yes.
We
So
haven't reached that problem as yet.
yeah, I haven't reached a problem yet. Or we can say you can pay like $45 to just like have the charging included. I guess. Wait, what was it? What was it? Or $20 or $40 after how much percent they leave it, right? So say for instance, if you leave it at like 50% or something, that's gonna be $40. If you leave it at like 20%, that's just gonna be more. Yeah, you see me? So the less you leave it at, the more it's at. So you just have to just say, okay, like I just going to charge it and at least get it to like 70% or 60% or something. But that's just so cool when I think about the fact that I was wondering how that's going to work. And you know what's crazy? Going there, charging your car, you end up meeting other Tesla owners that's just there.
Of
And
course.
their life is great, you know, bro. Like, insane.
They get
Insane.
it.
Yeah. I'm gonna up the charging limit now. I'm gonna put it at like 88. 30 amp. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at 38. Bro, this is just crazy. Bro, this app is insane, you know, bro. Like you just
Uh,
have the car. You really can do these things on the car, you know, bro. Like lock, unlock,
Yeah.
start. That's just crazy. I
You see
never
what makes a car different from the other things out there? It's like a
you
computer.
used wait no facts, definitely facts. You use the summon feature?
Someone, I don't
Yeah.
even think,
Uh,
I haven't seen mine do that.
the summon,
Mine doesn't even have that, bro.
how you know how it?
I'm not sure.
Because I have this saying I could unplug the vehicle and just summon it to me in the
That's
parking lot.
tough.
I
That's
know
tough.
that's insane. That's insane. I won't try it. I won't try it.
Yeah.
Like it says, I should unplug it and just try it. What the fuck? I didn't
Driving
even know that.
itself. I was
Summon
thinking you
itself.
have to find a way to maybe charge customers to use full self-driving. You,
That would be cool. That would be cool
yeah,
if you can. But how can you charge them? Wouldn't they just turn it on? Can you turn it off on your phone?
yeah.
See if you can turn it off, then okay. If you can turn it off, if they pay, you just like turn it on. That's it.
Yeah.
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 All
But
right.
since it's
So
a monthly subscription, it's not something. I don't think I'm gonna just keep full self-driving. I'm not gonna just pay for full self-driving.
how much? How much is the monthly?
100.
Come on, Malik, man. Like
Yeah.
you breathe 100. You breathe 100. Every exhale is 100 for you.
This is even more reason why I shouldn't. This is 100% why I won't do it now.
No, bro. You need. All right. Let me tell you. If it's being paid for, all right. Would you want it if it's being paid for? But like
Yes.
by
So if you
exactly. But
charge a
that's what I'm
customer
saying.
for it and we pay it, and a lot
Yeah.
of customers paying for it, maybe somebody get a discount, but I'm not paying for it.
But that's a problem. All you just need to do is just solve. You just need to know
Yeah.
to solve. So what can we do? Like, but it's just that I need to check if Toro have an extra for full self driving for EVs, and then if they have the extra for that, then we can turn it on because we just cannot tell people that hey, just send me Venmo. Yeah,
No,
send me
no.
Venmo. Yeah, you cannot do that, you know. So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's actually wild, though. Like, man, that's just crazy, bro. Yo, where we gonna link? Where we gonna link up then? I want to see
Sure.
both cars together. I want to see.
Yeah.
I didn't gonna pull up on you, bro, but I did just too busy now. I'm too busy. Like, literally just park it and leave it. I have too much shit to do. Now. Like too
Yeah.
much shit to do. Like, can't. What? Wow. So the next topic that I really want to dig into, I really want to dig into this before we leave. How much time we at right now? How long we at?
Wait. So this was also big. So Tesla is not just a car company. It's actually deploying more energy storage this year ever. In Q2, you can see 9,000 megawatt hours. So that's the power walls. And this is over the time. So the energy company side of Tesla is growing exponentially from what you're seeing here.
Wow.
People are buying power walls, storing their energy. So with these, you can have a solar system, basically pull the energy, store it, and you don't have to use anything from the grid.
So you could just like power your entire house for how long?
As much of these you have. So if you have a solar panel, you pull the energy, store it in the power walls. If you have enough that can charge your house for a week and it keeps charging from the solar, you can basically be off grid if you have enough of these and enough solar capture instruments.
This is insane. This is insane, bro. Tesla is killing it, dog. Tesla, like people don't realize that Tesla have a multiple different sections of the business itself that
Mm-hmm.
it's just outperforming regular market standard companies, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure other companies are just they just like not keeping up with this.
They're not
Bro,
paying
look at
attention. This is the
look at
battery
these
side
different
of it.
workers. That's what I'm saying. Just storing of the energy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that Tesla is more than just a car company, bro. Way more than just car. Like they're doing way more things than car, and
Mm-hmm.
it just actually insane. But the only thing I really wanted to do was talk about like having like 1,000 true fans, because we always talk we already talk about the fact of sticking to one niche, like how important it is. But having 1,000 true fans is just having, say for instance now you post content and you have like 200 subscribers or like 300 subscribers. The art of saying like 1,000 true fans is just a percentage, a percentage of that, like those customers. So one of the guy that the way how the Tesla guy found me was from my YouTube. You know that, right?
Uh,
Was Yeah, it was from my YouTube. So that the Tesla guy, the way how he found me was from my YouTube, and he's telling me that, bro, like you're amazing. I actually see your content, and then I used your same name, and I look. So what he did was, bro, you know that's why I'm scared of people, you know, bro. People will you will literally post something and things that nobody no care about you, you know, bro, and they just home. Like the nigga found me on Facebook, found me in the group of like the Toro group,
mm-hmm.
look for my post, used my post to use that as credibility if I'm a good person or not. Then talk to different people who have interacted with me before. Yeah, yeah, literally crazy. Then telling me about, after I talk to this person, I'm like, wait, how you know that person? How you know that person? I mean, it was like,
Did
oh no,
their
no, no,
background
I did my
research.
research, exactly, did my research. So I'm just like, bro, this is insane. So that made me even more scared because now I'm planning on doing like car reviews, and what you said to me about the license plate, so important, bro. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
my shit out there because it's like that's just a good researcher guy, right? A
Yeah.
good guy, not like a creep that go do no shit. See
A
me?
hacker.
You see me? So what about the guy out there that don't give a shit? Chopping, pulling,
Mm-hmm. Hacky line.
hacking the line, right? I would be at the mercy of these people just by leaking sensitive, like you understand, like crazy.
Yeah.
So having those people though, like, so back to what I was saying, no matter how much views you get on a video or whatever, you just need couple people, and it just depends on the product you're offering. Because look, I would have a video that get like what 100 views, 200 views, no problem, right? And then if I get two persons from that who send me a car, that's like an
Mm-hmm.
extra 10 grand for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who are those people?
Mm-hmm.
Who? It just boils down to what is your business, right? Because if you're selling freaking, I don't know, like phone cases, if you get one customer, fine, that's like $20. I know you need like to sell 1 million phone cases to make, like, you understand, to even make any money. You need to
Mm-hmm.
sell a bunch of that shit. But when you're having a fucking product or a service that can guarantee you a percentage of a certain thing, that outperform. You understand? Like, you just need one or two people from your YouTube video that just believe in your thing and then be like, oh shit, yeah. I'm just gonna send this guy a car. So now this guy's Tesla like projected to make at least like $7,000 already.
Ooh.
I haven't even gotten the bookings yet. Exactly. I got the bookings already, but they haven't even happened yet, right? So the bookings
Mhm.
coming, but they just haven't happened. So seeing $7,000 just in the pipeline, you can't. The only thing I can do right now is just pump more videos, and I've just been so busy that I just haven't even looked possible. But now I figure out a strategy of how I can like do videos and just still do the actual work. Because that's
Mhm.
another problem. That was just a problem needed to be solved. You know, and if you can't solve that problem, then might as well just leave it alone. So
Mhm.
that's the concept of like turning views into customers. Just start a
Oh.
niche, stick to the exact niche, and somebody will find your shit and message you. Somebody will just say, "Oh, I will like deal with this person. Like I'll just give it a shot." Because we don't, not because you want to do something, don't mean another person want to do it. So, but me personally, like you would take me. I know if I have my favorite car, like I ain't sending that across nowhere. Okay, and it's like these guys don't care. They don't have no favorite, nothing. They're just like, oh yeah, make me money, bro. Let's make some money, and that's it. To me, that insane, bro. That crazy. But it's like, so far that's basically it. Like that's the pod. You think that's it?
Mhm. Yeah. Man.
Well, I really hope you guys like it right now, and I like the fact that you guys tune in. This is so cool. You know, definitely. Just look up for our different episodes. Tell us more topics that you guys want us to cover, and just more of what you guys think this channel should shape into. You know, but don't forget to subscribe. Remember our socials; they're in the description. Look at our socials and just look out for our next video. If you can turn the notification on, that should be able to let you see all our new videos that we post, and you can be able to just see in the future. All right. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
That's solid.